Hi there, this is a 100% playthrough of Bloodbath Babylon Into the Sandy City on ultraviolence difficulty, with an added extra map draft at the end. Hello everybody! This is a new thing! This is a single map that I've made over the Christmas period, and I thought I may as well release it. It's called Into the Sandy City, which, yes, is a pun on Into Sandy City, because I wanted to make a city map of some sort. I've tried before and didn't succeed. So I thought I'm going to do it again, but not use modern or like tech-looking buildings, but I'm going to use like some more mythological, more exotic-looking textures, and it kind of worked out for me, which is good. So we shoot that with our trademarked fast pistol. Oh yeah. And we blow some shit up. Okay, let's waste these boys. Let's have a look. Yeah, things are looking quite pretty. I think that started out as an idea of like some sort of monastery up in the mountains for a different thing. And then I was like, oh, it's cool for a drop down, so I think I'll use that. And I just really got into the swing of using a lot of vegetation, really, which I think pops very nicely against the red sky, because they're, of course, opposite colors, red and green. Let's grab some health bonuses in the water. They like to hide. I probably won't get them all. And let's go. New addition, extra weak lost souls. Because they're very fun to shoot, of course, because they're so annoying. And yeah, it's just an excuse to use the chain gun, have a bit of initial action and get used to them, because I will be using them again in packs. Because they do the same damage, they're as fast as they normally are, they're just weaker as all, so you can dispatch more of them at once. Pinkies! So yeah, I've got the idea for this to be like an anthology map series, which is like maps set in the same universe, but not necessarily connected to one another, because I always get this pressing need to connect things narratively, which kind of forces your hand in a certain direction and can easily lead to mapper's block or concept block. Bang! And new barrels, of course. So I thought, well, I'll do this map and I'll see how I go without feeling the pressure to necessarily continue. And I do have a second map. I haven't had it tested yet, but it seems pretty fun, but it definitely needs tweaking. That's for sure. Yeah. Now, we've got ourselves, so I just didn't even say anything, I just picked up a super secret charge, a secret supercharge, and tripping over my words, I tripped over the platform there, because I'm going to get a second secret. So yes, the secret supercharge, which lies down there, it's not hard to miss, but I mean, if you're not looking, you can easily go past it, especially if you're not, craning around or anything like that, just staring in front of you. Yep, a little gap there with a candle, which was discovered by good old mate Lightning Bolt Forever, who tested this for me. Thanks, man. And so I thought, I'm going to honor him and put a little LBF Wazir. Cheers, dude. Oh, okay, got everything. Okay, once more up the platforms. Ooh, these must have been inspired by some game, and I just can't remember what they were. Where they've got like this sort of, I don't know, this core of wood, which adds up to a solid base. I really don't know. Say in the comments if they remind you of anything, I guess. Okay, we got some boys. These guys didn't normally have their backs turned to me, but sometimes the pinkies would see you if you're really slow coming down, and they'd block you. So I was like, nah, I'm gonna make them have their backs turned, but you have to blow up the barrels to get through. So you have to make some noise and they'll wake up. So that was what I thought to be an elegant change. An elegant way of dealing with the situation. Okay. Boop. And also do stick around after the conclusion of this map, because I'm gonna quickly zip through a couple of, or maybe it's just the one draft I had before this, which is pretty much totally different. And I thought I may as well, since, oh, you bastard. Since I'm not really gonna use it for anything else except maybe some bits and pieces, I may as well show it off as well for anyone who's interested. Because it was fun to make and it really got me going, and it helped spawn this map, but yeah. Switch! That's the way it is. I want the berserk because I want to punch some stuff. Just a few bonuses down here. And it's interesting to see, as we will see eventually, all these things were essentially disparate pieces that I managed to fit together in a way that I found pleasing, but I wasn't entirely sure if it would work, but I feel like it does. And yeah, this is the beta version 2. In version 1 you could see the red key on top of that pillar of water, but I've since made a change since there were some issues found with line skips, which we'll get to. Oi. So I thought I'm going to go with a switch instead. Old reliable switch. It's hard to mess up a switch. Boom! Ooh, almost collected that barrel then. So yeah, I was just having fun trying to put barrels in strategic spots that would make the action flow as best as I could. Even though it's not immediately obvious, I was feeding off a sort of BTSX-iness for this area. I just rapidly drew it out in a series of fairly basic square shapes and like some angled lines, and then ended up putting some platforms into it, and it came into this area which, were it not for this switch, would have really good flow, but I kind of need the switch. So yeah. And yeah, if you ever get lost playing this map, you really shouldn't, but if you do, follow the green torches. I took a little leaf out of Doom 2016's book and I was like, yeah, let green be your guide. Let's grab this. Actually, let's snipe some dudes early. Yeah. Come here. Great. Hey, you guys. Nah, let's do this. I was going to lower these steps so the pinkies could really chase you, but there wasn't enough room with the shape and size that I'd delegated for myself to put in enough wide steps for them to step down. And I really didn't want to stretch the room out too much because then it would just be a bit too cavernous for my liking. So I was like, oh, they can hang up here. They can hang up here. It's all good. They don't always have to get you. They can get you quite well in this area. And yeah, here we are, into the city proper. Boom. There'll be stacks of barrels you can snipe to your advantage. And I really enjoyed mixing these textures together. These ones here. They're a combo of OTEX and a window texture that I think's from the Gothic texture pack, whatever its official name is. Let's get rid of you guys. Pop. I said pop. Thank you. And some more guys choking the streets. So big inspiration for this map is the game City of Brass. I don't know if anyone watching has played it, but it's really good fun. It's a procedurally generated first-person action game from a couple years ago for sure, where you go through this sort of mysterious city that's risen from the sands, and you're essentially like a treasure hunter, and you've got a whip and like a primary sort of weapon, depending on what class or character you play as. So you can like whip up to high places like Indiana Jones and stuff. But yeah, I just really like the idea of like this sandy city being choked by the desert. It was really cool. And I was like, yeah, maybe that'd be the good aesthetic to make my city map around. Do I want to wake these guys up? I'll grab the bullets first. Otherwise they can catch you unawares. Oi, get back here. Hey. Whoa. Can you come here, please? There's no blocking lines there. Why aren't you coming here? Probably because I'm just at the wrong angle around the wall. All right, that's enough out here. I'll get you boys in a minute. There's the red key. We'll need that for our exit. Let's go into the Undercroft. Or the sunken thing. The sunken vaults. Let's grab these bonuses. And where's the barrels? I said, where's the barrels? Oi, you're in the way. Oh, I'm just going to end up killing everyone normally. There we go. Oh, you're all the way up there, aren't you? Go away. Okay, bullets, very good. Yeah, I'm liking these lilies on the water. Nice. Oh, the silent but deadly boys. Ouch. Yeah, they can still hit you for a good old whack. That's for sure. Pow, 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 pow. Cool, I quite like this area. It's fairly dark, but you've got like the candle illumination on these green bits. Quite inspired by, what was it called? Far Outcrops. Far Outcrops from BTSX 3 preview by Essel Forsham. I really love the verdant quality of that. All the vegetation and stuff. Gonna get rid of you guys. I'm gonna zip past you, because I can. Oi, piss off. Yeah, Hell Knight boy. Pop. And yeah, let's grab this stuff. Also, this was just a good lesson for me in working with natural shapes. I mean, often when it comes to rock, I do just sort of chisel them roughly, because I mean, if it's in something like this, narratively speaking, they've been carved out by whoever has designed this space in the real world of the game. So yeah, but it was fun using like the grass textures and the hanging vines and stuff. Oh, who was that? Was that a shotgunner? Nope. I wonder if the shotgunner's dead. Yes, he is. Hello, you. You bloody bugger. And I like these little shrubs and stuff, and indeed the trees, which came from Evernity 2. I lovingly pinched those. Now, this area can actually catch you unawares if you're not careful, because we've got 4 revenants there and a pair of arachnotrons in the very far distance. So if you're not careful, and if you're arsing around, maybe tackling those guys, you can cop a whole lot of projectiles without realizing it. Yep, here they come, and they're quite slow to get over here. But we can just see the muzzle of the weapon there, the plasma gun, which is a secret. Come on. Switch, switch. Up we go. And let's get to punching. Punchy, punchy, punch. Oh, there you are. Sorry, Spectre, didn't see you there. And another one. Come here. I can't even... There you are. Ah, plasma. And Archie. Great. And yeah, new plasma sound, that comes from Evernity 2 as well, which is really nice. Sweet, okay. I added in teleporting torches there, so it really, really slaps you in the face that you need to go here, just in case anyone's confused, which is bound to happen. All right, let's get into the meat and potatoes. Let's get into the main fight. I think I want this. Yeah, I want that mega armor there, please. And then I'm gonna get a secret, the last secret. It's alright, that's not the last we've seen of the plasma, by the way. We will get some more ammo for it. Whoop. Actually, yeah. Secret time. I want to stock myself up well. Ah, blueberry, my favorite. Just felt like a bit of pistol. No particular reason why. Oh, actually, that's a few too many baddies. Oh yeah, and the arachnotron. It's like, if you want to be a real wuss, you can just sort of like retreat if things get too hairy for you and tackle things from around a corner, but that's not fun. Now let's leap into the fray. Whoa! Oh, I had second thoughts about going for those shells. And then of course, a random fireball. Oh, a good thing I had that all supercharge, hey. Yep, I've got the backpack. See? Dangerous barrels. Dangerous. Oh, man. So yes, they can be a blessing or a curse. These barrels of gunpowder with their glowing skulls on them. Left here by some mysterious, unknown civilization. Let's grab some more bullets. Whoa. Excuse me, Hell Knight. That should wake up the cacos. No, don't trap me. Oh, you guys. I really should use the chain gun on you, but that means I have to weapon swap. Back. My initial idea for a city map was a lot more complicated. A lot more complicated. Then I was like, I kind of want to look at stuff like, what's it called, Industrial Disaster? Something like that, from Valiant and other city maps that I really like. Sorry, not you, Downtown. And I was like, actually, yeah, there's not a giant amount of detailing and stuff, because that overly complicates things visually as well as texturally and in terms of collision as well. So you need a lot of open space to deal with large amounts of monsters, otherwise it's just very compressed and claustrophobic and really a bit crappy. So needed to leave things open for these big plaza areas, which I'm glad I did. Otherwise, things would not be going well. Please don't do that. Thank you, buddy. Give me your rockets. Okay. I gobbled up all the health bonuses, but they do lead to here for anyone who has trouble following a relatively obvious trail. Well, it's a place that you haven't been, so yeah. Oh, nuts. No bullets. That's okay. I shall snipe you like this. Die. 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 Oh, come on. Thank you. And run and jump. Oh, yeah. Okay, rocky launcher. Doing pretty good. Gotta watch out for random lost souls like these two idiots have got themselves trapped. Oh, come on. All right, I just want to get rid of you now because you're gonna cause me trouble. Let's grab these shells without the fear of explosion this time. Jump down. Yeah, you got to jump down from there because I really wanted a sense of elevation in this map. So yeah, and also being on top of the rooftops of buildings is always fun and exciting and kind of Indiana Jonesy as well. Or made me think of like the Tintin books where there's like always people like running over rooftops in sandy cities and all sorts of exotic hijinks and stuff. Right, I've got lots of cells now, which is great. And we need to get ourselves the red key. I went past the switch, but you will sniff it out when you're like, where do I go? It's there. So this was initially a walk-on line. There was a diamond of lines surrounding the red key because it was always down until I elevated it. And then there was apparently some issues, so I was like, switch. Switch is the cure for all evils. Where are you? There you are. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Revenants are on the case. Well, now those pain boys have been taken care of. I think it's time for some rockets. No. Well, yes, but also there's too many lost souls around. Let's grab some health. So even though I've played this 500 million times while making it, and then post-testing, and then stress testing, and then testing, it still has quite a bit of surprise left in it for me, which is awesome. Great. I quite like this bit with the overhanging buildings, actually. Yeah. And this was also just another experiment as well for me to try and get better at sky hacks, whoa, and stuff like that, to make a more realistic space. I was actually initially going to use, like, make it for GZ Doom, but then I was like, no, I mean, no, I don't want to. I really like the very practical puppetry methods of making cool stuff work using Boom with like voodoo dolls and all sorts of, oh, there you are, stuff, instead of just, dude, scripting and things like that, which is just instantaneous and all the rest of it. I was like, no, man, I don't wanna move away from the sort of analog way of kicking stuff off. I want to stay in this, yeah, this very practically triggered world of Doom. Those silhouettes of like those buildings and palm trees and stuff were a very late addition before I plopped it up for testing with LBF and biodegradable. And I'm glad I did. It fills in the space because that's all just black behind those buildings there as well. So I was like, oh yeah, if you squint or look from a distance, it's almost like there are things in the distance, almost. And yeah, as a continuation of, because I wasn't sure how to finish things off really, but as a continuation of like with the rocket launcher down to the red key, I was like, no, we're doing a lot of leaping. We're doing a lot of leaping today, folks. Yeah, over these little aqueduct type of things and into the exit. Speaking of which, I'm gonna grab this. And boop. Oh, I knew he was running away. I was going to put a cyber demon there, but I mean, I tried it. It was just too grindy and not very fun, but that was just me. So I was like, Archvile's fine to finish things off with. The old classic Archvile finish in like the Egg Boy style. So yeah, that's what I did. And that was Into the Sandy City. give it a play if you like. Links in the description indeed. There will be updates and stuff, and then I'll be putting it up on id Games, and I'll start polishing up the second map that I've made eventually. Well, soon, quite soon probably, and all the rest of it. So that just takes us back to the start. I'll just zip through once again. Actually, I'll just get through this bit because I'm probably going to fall off. Yeah. So yeah, very fun to make, very fun to test. Made over the Christmas period, over a couple of days. But I already had the seed in my mind a few weeks before Christmas. I just hadn't had the time to sit down and really get stuck into it until I had some time off. And I'm so glad I did. It was a good use of my time over Christmas and New Year's to just do something creative. And yeah, I had an awesome, awesome time. Keep your eyes perched on the future for more, I guess. And yeah, I mean, there is a second map. It just says to be continued. Just to stop you falling into underhauls, because no one wants that. No one wants the dun 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 dun. Okay, cool, but we're not done yet. If you wish to stick around, I'm just going to be sorting through quickly some of my offcuts for what could have been a Into the Sandy City type of situation. So, with the magic of editing, here we go! Okie dokie, here we are. Yeah, so still very early, still very raw, no custom stuff put in yet in terms of an intro. Here we go. Oh, 4 Archviles teleporting away. Oh dear. And I hadn't put any set dressing in the background and stuff. And it, yeah, had a blue cloudy sky. And I hadn't changed the name. I just used the dehacked from Deep Breath. So let's see how we go. Let's leap into the fray. Chain gun, please. Oh, yeah. Ow, 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 ow. So we get quite a press of pinkies. I meant to grab those bullets. Nuts. And yes, thankfully those stairs, the pinkies can get down, which is good. And I had a concept which I would really like to reuse for future stuff, which is those 4 Archviles at the start. So essentially in the story, they summoned you and brought you here, because Archviles are kind of magic wielders, aren't they? Yeah, so they brought you to this magical sort of place when all this bad stuff's going on, and essentially there is going to be 4 secrets, but I hadn't done them all yet, I don't believe. And so in each secret there was going to be an Archvile, as kind of like as a mechanic, really, which was something I was going to do going forward, and then it would develop into an Archvile and a collection of other monsters and stuff. So we've got a shootable switch, and our first boy, who you have to chain gun. So it's a bit of a task. Nothing people haven't done before, I'm sure. Ah, Zombie Man returns, and that was the first secret. And yeah, Red Skull to get through there towards what would have been the exit. So yeah, I guess more use of these textures from Sunder, the brownie sort of big stone columns with the gold trim, and this blue and gold one, which I really liked. But yeah, things are still very blocky. I hadn't rounded things off yet, or done any damage to them in terms of, yeah, giving them a bit of character and stuff. I think that sky hack's working. Yeah. Above those metal cubes. Got a bit of nature going on there. I see you there. So I think this version ended on like the 19th of December, 2023. And I didn't continue anymore with it. And this will look familiar if you've continued on from the previous final map. Yeah, I reused this area because I actually liked it a lot. And I didn't change it too much. I didn't actually change the fight at all because I thought it worked quite well for the space. But yeah, instead of just ending in a wall, it actually overlooks this area, which again, I kind of like. So I'm a bit torn that yeah, that I didn't go ahead with this map, but I wasn't happy with the way it was going, so, you know, kill your darlings and all of that. Green armor, don't mind if I do. And I need some, well, ammo. Oh, those specters, man. Whoop. Whoa. No. Get out of it. Bruh. There you go. Poof. Oh, you bitch. Splat you. Splat you. And punch you. Let's grab some health. Yeah, we can see it. Red key up there. So, yeah. Cool. We continue along this way instead of it ending in a terminus like in the final map. And these things all look familiar. I really liked the mechanic that they brought, so I ended up using them in the final map as just an early game bit of platform. Very, very light puzzling. There's nothing to it. Oh, yeah. And just an example of the, weak lost souls as well. Oh, it's a torch. I thought it was the top of a lost soul. Yeah. I want to get rid of you, because you are annoying, my friend. It's them boys. Can I punch this guy without getting too badly splattered? Probably not, actually. It's a tight space, this. What am I doing? What are you doing up here, boy? Right, let's get rid of you. Ooh, supercharged, super shotgun. I'll get that in a bit. Hup. So these things don't rise up nearly as far as the newer ones. But there's more of them. See you. Up we go. Oh, I knew I was going to mess that up. The angle was not right. It was too awkward. It's best if you hang on the corner here. Do 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 do. Uh-huh. Do 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 do. Uh-huh. No. Wait. Yeah. Okay. It's a tricky jump. Oh, I hadn't tagged that one as a secret yet. Right. That's why there's only 2 secrets showing up here. I don't think I'd made the last one. And that one I hadn't tagged yet. Hello? Oh. How many of you guys did I put around here? Jeez. I mean, gee whiz. I should really just take my time with these. And these decorations, this sort of up and down decoration with the torches, I reused again in what might be a second map for this anthology series. Because it was quite fun to make, actually. I know it's just a repeating pattern that's copy and pasted, but that's how you get a reliable pattern going, is by copy and pasting it. Hey! Right. That'll lower the bars to this area. Right, bit of a, whoa, hello there. Bit of a ruinous type of situation going on here. Go away. Oh, I think while I was making this area, I remember Uncle Buck being on TV for some reason. I could hear John Candy being John Candy. Yeah. Right, now here's, I guess you could call it a puzzle. Yeah, I stuffed it up. I'm gonna shoot some of these guys. It's a bit of a time-based thing. It's like you've got to rush, but you can't be too quick, or else you'll stuff it. But yeah. But then you've got to fight these guys anyway, so I have to do it again. Gurk. Or possibly again if I fall off. Come on. There we go. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Bro. Silly little bugger. Oh, yeah. I don't know why I got surprised by that teleporter there. Oh, I hadn't added him in yet? Oh, no, I had. He just didn't have the room to teleport in. Sorry, buddy. Silly old goose. Yep, so that was another secret I had not yet tagged as a secret yet. Yes. Anyway, back up again we go. Actually, I'll hit both. That'll be fun. I wanted to play around a lot more with platforms as well. Pop! Because that's always fun. Yeah. Cool. And is that the first time those barrels appear? I think they might be. I was definitely making the graphics while working on this map. There's the normal super shotgun if you haven't got it yet in the secret. Cool. There's the red key. Let's get... Oh, I had done all 4 secrets. What am I talking about? I just hadn't tagged them as secrets yet. Silly goose. Come here. There we go. Hit that. Smarch vial. Yep, so that's the last wizard. Will you stop resurrecting everyone? You absolute pain. Oh, dude. Alright, that's all the kills because I hadn't actually finished the map. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. Giant lost soul wave. You can kind of, whoa, block those guys coming in a bit by hiding behind this box. Ooh, I'm coming over here. Then I'm going to grab the supercharge. I forgot about that because you know, lost souls don't count towards the kill count on DSDA, so I let my guard down to a certain degree. Hey! And I really love these, they were enclosed in Sunder, these sort of Art Deco gigantic wall pieces. They're beautiful, but they're 512 tall, so they're massive, massive. So finding spaces for them is actually really quite difficult. And red key. And this area's not done, so yeah. But it would be a another version of like that teleportal room, but overgrown and stuff. Hadn't got round to that yet. As our exit, and there would be a big enclosed exit fight. So that would have been that. And yeah, no environmental detailing around in the water. It's just a flat sea as far as the eye can see. Which, I mean, it reminds me of things like Painkiller, where each map or each level is kind of taking place in a mysterious plane of existence. Yeah, that guy doesn't have a texture. And so it doesn't matter if there's not like surrounding hills to block the flat sky and stuff like that, or the flat sea, because it's like you're in this plane of hell that's just been plopped down. But I really love these 512 tall arches from Sunder. I worked out how to use them, and they are beautiful. Ooh. I use them a bit in Into the Sandy City, and I'll be using them more because they're just so cool. I'll be using this hexagonal room as well in what I think will be map 2 in this anthology series, because it was just so good to not use. It's really cool. I really enjoyed making that one. And that's it. I had a very quick look at the other drafts I did, and they're just variations on this theme, but with less in them. So pretty much as I got to this point, I backed it up and set it aside, and then I got started on making the start and drop down area of what is now Into the Sandy City. So that's all she wrote, and then I just kept developing it more. So yeah, great. Yeah, I hope you enjoy if you play Into the Sandy City. Links in the description once again. And let me know if you encounter any bugs or anything like that on the Doomworld thread. Please let me know. It's up to beta number 2 now after a quick fix. And yeah, hopefully I'll be getting another one out soonish. So thanks very much for watching, and enjoy playing if you play. Bye!
Eduardo and friends.